Peter Obi, if you're looking in the wrong direction, you might lose the battle before it even begins. While many assume your primary contest is with Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the more immediate and dangerous obstacle may be standing much closer. That veiled obstacle is Atiku Abubakar.
Tinubu already occupies the seat of power. Challenging an incumbent is one kind of fight, but securing a viable political platform ahead of that fight, that's another war entirely. And in that war, Atiku is not an ally. He is a direct competitor for relevance, structure, and legitimacy.
People were asking me, where am I going to get 10 billion? If I privatize Kodako refinery, Wari refinery, Kaduna refinery, I'm going to get the money.
Atiku Abubakar's presidential ambition is not new. It spans decades. From his role as vice president 1999-2007 to multiple presidential bids under different party platforms, one thing has remained consistent: persistence. 1993, contested primaries under SDP. 2007, ran under AC after falling out with PDP. 2011-2015, continued bids under shifting alliances. 2019-2023, PDP flag bearer. This pattern tells you something critical. Atiku doesn't exit the race easily. For him, the presidency is not just ambition, it's unfinished business. Age, legacy, and political timing all converge here. Every election cycle narrows the window. For Atiku, this may realistically be a final shot at the presidency. That changes the calculus, compromise becomes harder, and the willingness to use top ground diminishes. If the African Democratic Congress becomes a convergence point for opposition forces, then the real contest isn't just against Tinubu, it's for who leads that coalition. And Atiku, with his national network, political war chest, and decades of influence, will not quietly step aside.
Critics of Atiku often point to allegations of corruption during and after his time in office, a perception of political inconsistency due to party switching, questions about his economic record and privatization policies. Supporters, however, argue he brings experience in governance, deep political networks, a pro-business economic outlook. For Peter Obi, this creates a dual challenge, competing not just against Atiku's ambitions, but also against his entrenched political machinery. The biggest threat Atiku poses isn't ideological, it's structural. Fragmentation of opposition votes, control of party structures and delegates, ability to dominate coalition negotiations. In Nigerian politics, elections are not won by popularity alone, they are won by organization, alliances, and control of the political vehicle.
The case of Alex Ekweme and Obasanjo comes to mind, where Ekweme remained popular till the night preceding the election, only for the story to change in the morning in a party abracadabra.
My strategic advice to Peter Obi: 1. Secure your platform early. Don't enter a coalition without clarity on leadership terms. Ambiguity favors the most entrenched politician, and that's not you. 2. Define your identity clearly. Obi's strength is his reformist image. Blurring that identity in a broad coalition could dilute his appeal. 3. Prepare for internal contest, not just general election. The battle for candidacy may be more decisive than the election itself. 4. Build independent structures. Relying solely on coalition goodwill is risky. Build parallel strength, grassroots, digital, and institutional. Peter Obi, the road to Aso Rock does not begin at the general election. It begins with who stands beside you before the ballots are even printed. And if you misjudge that, you may never get the chance to face Tinubu at all. Because sometimes, the most dangerous opponent is the one competing for your lane, not the one already at the finish line.